Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and this is Richard. So I'm sitting out here on the porch today. It's Thursday, and that's all I can tell you. I don't know. It's Thursday. My wife and I are getting ready to take off, so I thought I'd come out here and start doing a little video. A few days ago, during one of my mental ruts, I was laying in bed, which I do a lot when I'm down, and I realized I have a dog's life. I have a dog's life. Now, real quick, human history. People say that we domesticated dogs, and we did this thousands and thousands of years ago. But that's not really true. To be totally honest, dogs domesticated humans. So from the stories that I understand to be correct, ancient wolves used to hang around the camps of ancient man, and the more docile versions of those wolves would end up coming into camp and would be a little less aggressive, and they found they got food, and they realized that anywhere humans went, they would be able to scavenge food. So as I said, the more intelligent ones, or I should say the less aggressive ones, became more docile and followed man around, and man realized the benefit of having these wolves around for protection, so it became a symbiotic relationship where the wolves trained men to feed them and to take care of them, and in return man got a natural watchdog. So that's basically how the man-dog relationship evolved to the way it is now. So anyway, I'm laying in bed, and of course Violet is right next to me. She always is. And I rolled over and I looked at her and I realized I'm her. I'm just a lazy old dog that has nothing to do all day but sit around and just lounge in the house. It's not a good thing always, not a good thing. But I realized at that point I've got a dog's life. So anyway, other topics. So I ended up, and I was going to say I ended up having to, but it was a choice. It was a choice. I ended up going to the driver's branch, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, and getting the new secured license, which I didn't like. And to be totally honest, I didn't really want to do, but I did do it. Again, security versus to give up freedoms for security, you gain neither. Alright, to give up freedoms for security, you gain neither. And as I was saying, my dog's life, I've realized I've given up a lot of freedoms for the security that I have. I don't necessarily think it's a great thing. There are benefits to it, and if you don't see the benefits to it, just look at your common house dog at this point in their evolution. There are benefits to giving up security, or giving up freedoms to gain security, and like I said before, I realized I am extremely guilty of that. But anyway, so I thought it was going to be extremely difficult, and I already got myself whipped up into an anger before I even got there, just for the fact that, you know, I disliked the whole process. I think driver's licenses are a scam. They're nothing more than an unconstitutional identification card. That's all they are. There is absolutely no reason that they need your weight, your height, your address, your birth date, any of that information on a driver's license. That has absolutely nothing to do with the ability to operate a vehicle, period. It doesn't. It's all there to keep track of you and to know who you are and where you are at all times. Plain and simple. You can call me paranoid, but it doesn't matter. That is the truth of it. So anyway, the lady that was assisting us was a very nice lady, and I think she tended to have the same views I did, even though she was working at the license branch, which to me is kind of odd because, you know, it's like a Jewish person working in a Nazi concentration camp. You know, you have your views and your ideas that you want to hold on to, yet you're working for the enemy type thing. I mean, honestly, you know, you may be upset about the comparison, but I mean, it is what it is. So anyway, I told her, well, I expressed my dislike for this, and I expressed in a nice, calm way, I expressed my belief behind the reasonings behind it. Well, of course they disagreed, of course. Verbally they disagreed with me, but you know, like so then it came time to ask me if I wanted to be an organ donor. And I used to absolutely say yes to that. I don't care what happens to my body after my death. I have absolutely no fear of death whatsoever. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And if it happens at this exact second, it doesn't bother me. I have absolutely no fear of it. And if somebody else can gain benefit from my death, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. So I always said I was an organ donor. Always said yes. Then, with some of my closer friends that were police officers and EMTs, informed me that if an EMT or a police officer sees that you are an organ donor, that they don't really try to revive you. Now, you can disagree with that, and you can tell me that that's bullshit, but that straight from the mouth. So anyway, I stopped doing that because I don't necessarily care if I die, but I don't want to encourage someone to let me die just because I'm an organ donor. So anyway, she was disagreeing with me on that because she said she was an EMT, and that's not the truth. That, you know, they use that information. So this is how the conversation goes. I expressed my concerns about the organ donor issue, and she goes, "Oh no, that's not really what it is. We use that information, height, weight, address, all this kind of stuff. We use that information to identify you and to contact your family members." That was her excuse. But the next sentence out of her mouth was, "Well, we don't even look in your wallet anyway. That's, you know, even if we did, that's the last thing we would do is get into your wallet." So I'm thinking, if you're not even going to get into my wallet to identify me, then why the hell is that information there in the first place if you're claiming it's there for identification in case of something like this? Yeah. You know, your age. I don't know, is your age on it? Well, your birth date's on there. Your birth date, your address, your eye color, your height, your weight, that sort of information is absolutely unnecessary if you're trying to legitimately claim that those licenses are to operate a vehicle. It's got nothing to do with operating a vehicle. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Alrighty, so we're in the van, right?
Is that where we are?
Yeah. We're going into town eventually. We're stopping off at Jaden's school and picking him up. He's got work, so we're going to run him to work. I don't know, we got things to do today. So I'm going to try to video a little bit and maybe throw together a this is what I did today. Oh, yeah, today's the 20th, you said? 21st? Oh, okay. See, I thought you said it was the 20th. Yes.
Yesterday was 20th.
Okay, yesterday, yes.
I arrived on the 20th.
Yeah, okay. Yesterday was springtime, beginning of spring.
5:58 p.m.
And today is kind of chilly. But anyway, we're going to.
Here, let me show them what our van wishes it was. Here, hold on. Our van wishes.
Does it say 130 degrees?
It does.
Good Lord.
The thermostat thingy that controls that or reads that, here you go, babe, has been nudged or moved. I'm assuming by a cat because we've got a lot of stray cats. So, like it never.
Needless to say, it is not 130 degrees.
Not 130, but our van wishes it was. Psycho fan.
So we're gonna pick up Jaden, run him to work, and then we're gonna go off and do a few things, right?
Yep.
Okay. We also have to stop off at the dojo today. Although I don't have class, I do have to do some business type stuff there at the dojo. So we'll get that all taken care of and get right back with you in the video. Alrighty, so we're here at a local.
It's all foggy looking.
I don't know. We're here at a local B&K root beer stand, and we've been discussing why our planet's going to crap and why football players don't hit anymore. You can't tackle football players because that would be so bad.
Don't touch me.
So
Don't
yeah.
touch me.
Anyway, it's getting horrible. It's getting horrible.
Well, okay, this conversation started because this morning, or this afternoon actually, I was watching a video that's too far back. And this couple are renovating a trailer, a camper trailer, an RV. That's what I was trying to find. And they've got it parked at one of the parents' house, and a neighbor came over and said, "You have to move it. I don't like it."
They live in a gated community.
And they live in a gated community.
Yeah, I would never do that.
There's that groundhog by the shed. Do you see him?
Yep. Hold on.
And so, hold on, we're gonna try to get the groundhog.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, stay out, buddy. Stay out. Oh, he's gone. You waited too long. You waited too long.
Okay, he just took off.
He lives under that shed. So, now the rules were they were allowed to have the camper there for 2 nights, and then it had to move. They hadn't been there. They'd been there 1 night so far. But anyway, in the video, she's like, "So I guess we're gonna move the camper." I'm like, "Why? You're not breaking any rules. He doesn't like it. That's fine. You've heard his opinion." I would have told the guy, "I appreciate that you don't like it. It's not going to be here forever. We've not broken any rules. We're going to continue with what we need to do so that we can get our family on the road like we want to do." But nope, they're going to quit working on it and move it. Like, seriously? I'd have told that man where he could put my camper. Like, seriously.
See, you would have told him where I would have just put it there. So yeah,
I just don't get it. I don't get
the whole concept.
This whole, somebody didn't like it, so now I have to change it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I don't like that you're trying to make me change what I'm doing. How's that? Flip the coin. Flip the coin on these people that are constantly, I don't like it. Well, I don't like you whining about it. So.
We started this discussion because we had seen the really funny video. What was it, on Facebook or something? Where was that video about the greeter?
Yeah, it was on. Well, I found it on Facebook.
Okay,
yeah.
She found it on Facebook. But anyway, it was a setup video where a guy was going through with the Walmart greeter and shoved it in his face and knocked him down, and it was a setup video, but it was hilarious. And I did my No Means No video
on the same thing
about the greeters.
Only yours wasn't set up.
No, mine wasn't set up. And I actually got people commenting saying, "I didn't know you could tell them no."
They have no authority, guys.
No.
They have none.
As a matter of fact, honestly, nobody has authority over you unless you give them authority over you. Now, that's supposed to be how it works. It doesn't necessarily really work that way.
There are consequences to some actions.
There are consequences to actions, but you can at least make those actions. But a Walmart greeter does not constitute conceived authority. It's no.
On any level.
No.
And it's ridiculous.
So anyway.
Got it.
Pinch poke, yummy coke.
No, not my fault, yummy mom.
Alright, anyways. So anyway, we're going to be eating, and then Jaden's going to work, and then we got other stuff to do. And look, see, my battery's dying. I'm going to have to change my battery. Alrighty, so here we go.
What Jaden get?
Jaden got 2 corn dogs.
2 corn dogs?
Mushrooms? Who got the mushrooms?
I got mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Tater tots.
Jake got tater tots. Are they safe?
Yep.
Okay, tater tots.
Ranch.
I got some ranch. Ugh, look at all that grossness.
So we got 2 conies with extra onion, 2 conies with cheese, and 1 kraut dog. And there we go. And root beer. Root beer.
Yeah, I got big old root beer.
We're gonna open them. Enjoy. Yep, absolutely. They've learned not to pester. Having a good day? Having a good day? Yep, I'm absolutely positive that the 2 or 3 times that they've actually stopped me and my verbal declining of their request has alleviated my problem. I don't see them ever stopping me again for a receipt unless they're gonna like literally stop me. So I'm pretty much gonna call that official. That greeter right there along with the other male greeter were the 2 that were very aggressive when we went through before, and they're not saying a word to me now. None of them are saying a word to me. Plus 2 of their LP were standing outside the by the second set of doors. And now it could be just completely coincidence that they were standing there, or it could be they were just I don't know, keeping an eye on me or something for some reason. Don't know, don't really care. With my paranoia, I'm quite convinced that they were there just in case the greeter said something, but because I would have gotten lippy and they know it. So I do believe at this point they have told the greeters to leave me alone. So sounds good to me. Alrighty, so we're headed. Do you want now?
I keep coughing. I'm so tired of it.
We're headed to the dojo so I can deal with some of this inventory and things like that I got to deal with.
Gotta take care of business.
Gotta take care of business. So,
God, we're such dorks.
Alrighty, we're at the dojo. Alrighty, since we was talking about the dojo, I like to make videos, and I video most all of my classes. I love videoing them because it's a great way to go back and look at things, and I've noticed a lot of stuff that I hadn't noticed during classes, so it's a great tool for not only the students but for the instructors as well. I've always wanted to do a book specifically designed on my particular martial arts. I really enjoy videoing because it's a great medium to use. I've always wanted to do a book on my martial arts, more of a pictorial, very, very few words, but mainly just pictures. But I've always had difficulties doing that, and I always wondered why do a book when I could just do video. And it's, for me personally, it's a lot easier to learn from watching a video than it is from looking at a book. But if you have a basis of it, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I really want to do this book. I really do. So I think I'm going to start having Michelle, the Mickey Mouse Bentley over here, when she can come up to class, start video, or not videoing, but taking pictures. And I really want to put together a pretty decent curriculum book and technique book for not just my Aikido, but also for my Jiu-Jitsu and for my Kali. just an overall book that I'd really be, proud to have. And I'm probably going to end up really trying to self-publish this thing, because I seriously doubt whether anyone would really publish a book from me, first time out. So, and self-publishing seems to be the way to go nowadays anyway. So I'm working on that as well. Alrighty, so I guess this is the final segment of today's little thing for myself on this. We did go to Walmart, and I purchased 2 items for myself, and I'm going to show you those items real quick. And then after I get done with this, we're going to film Michelle's full-on shopping spree thing. So first of all, whatever, shopping day or what, I don't know, whatever, shopping haul. So I got this small grill tray right here, and it was $1. It was like, what, 97 cents? 97 cents. So I thought it would be really cool to use at the camp. Thinking about maybe putting some holes in it and putting some carabiners so that it can sit, use a tripod to sit it.
If you look in the bottom, there's holes already in it.
Yeah, not those holes. So I got myself a nice little cooking tray, and for $0.25 I found this little cheese grater. Now, of course, I'm going to use this for tinder out in the woods. It is really, really small. It was only $0.25, so I figured, what the heck. So I spent $1.25, and I'm pretty convinced that the greeter's going to leave me alone now. So
sorry.
I don't think I have any problems with going back into Walmart as long as they leave me alone. So again, thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and this is Richard saying, enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard. Should get it one of these days.
We'll never get it.
We've only been together for 80, 90 years. I don't know.
Well, it's not like you've been saying it for 80, 90 years.
About what, 7?
4?
5?
I don't know.
See, I don't know. Anyway, I have no. Time is. I'm oblivious. Anyway, bye. Wait. Bye. There. We still need to do that video. I'm telling you.